If hard work created wealth, construction workers would own cities. They don't. You were trained to believe effort equals reward. It sounds noble. It feels moral. It is incomplete. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will understand why some people work 12 hours a day and stay broke, while others work less and quietly accumulate power. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Story 1. The machine. A shipping company owned a machine worth hundreds of millions. One day the engine stopped. Silence. Every hour it stayed broken cost $50,000. They hired experts, young, educated, certified. They worked 18-hour days, sweating, running diagnostics, replacing parts. Nothing worked. Then someone suggested an older engineer. No laptop, no team, just a small tool bag. He walked around the engine. He listened. He touched the metal. 10 minutes passed. He pulled out a hammer. He tapped one red valve. The engine roared back to life. Invoice. Tapping the valve, $1. Knowing where to tap, $9,999. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Most people are paid for tapping. Few people are paid for knowing where. Hard work multiplies tapping. Leverage multiplies precision. But this story is mechanical. Let's go psychological. Because the real trap is not physical labor. It is mental conditioning. Story 2. The bakery. There was a small bakery in a crowded city. Family owned. Hardworking. They woke up at 4 a.m. every day. Fresh bread. Perfect recipes. They lowered prices when sales dropped. They worked harder when customers slowed. More hours, less sleep. More effort. Revenue kept falling. 2 streets away, another bakery opened. But this one did something strange. They were closed 3 days a week. They doubled their prices. They refused bulk orders. They posted one sign, limited batches. Once sold out, come back tomorrow. People lined up. Why? Because scarcity creates desire. Because humans value what feels rare. Because effort does not equal demand. Perception does. The first bakery sold bread. The second bakery sold identity, community, status, exclusivity. The first bakery competed on labor. The second competed on leverage. Deeper reveal. Here is the deeper truth. Hard work is linear. Leverage is exponential. If you double effort, you double output. If you double leverage, you multiply outcome. Hard work feels safe. It gives you control, but it keeps you replaceable. Leverage feels risky. It forces you to think. It forces positioning. But it builds insulation. This is why, during recessions, some businesses collapse and others quietly raise prices. You were trained to be valuable. You were not trained to be scarce. And scarcity is what creates pricing power. Final psychological turn. Ask yourself something dangerous. Are you working harder or thinking differently? Are you adding hours or adding leverage? Because one path makes you tired. The other makes you untouchable. And if you stay close to this channel, you won't just work harder. You will learn where to tap. Hard work builds muscle. Leverage builds empires. Choose wisely. Next, leverage versus labor, the escape formula.